This is Montero Hill. You know him better as Lil Nas X. This is his track, Old Town Road. This is how many weeks it spent at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, cock-blocking Billie Eilish from reaching the top spot and destroying Despacito's reign. It's gone platinum in Sweden, Portugal, Italy, Austria, Belgium, New Zealand, Germany, Poland, America, the UK, and Australia 8 times. It surpassed Drake's weekly streaming record. Here he is winning Song of the Year at the 2018 MTV Video Music Awards, performing at the BET Awards, Glastonbury, posing on the cover of Time magazine. And this is how long Lil Nas X has been making music. All of this is what a dedicated kid can do with an insanely catchy hook, a knack for making memes, and a little luck. But there's plenty an artist can learn from Old Town Road's success. This is how Lil Nas X created the most popular song ever. Montero Hill was born in 1999, joining a generation who grew up with the internet. Spending most of his teenage years making memes, he quickly learned the art of capturing an audience's attention. With dreams of becoming an online personality, Hill took to Facebook and Instagram before finding his voice on Twitter. There's some debate as to whether or not he ran a few Nicki Minaj fan accounts, but one way or another he embraced music as his path towards stardom. He dropped out of college, moved out of his house, and wound up sleeping on his sister's floor.
I didn't want to be at home because I knew my parents, they not finna have that shit, You live in school to do music.
Turning bedroom closets into studios, he began recording tracks like Nazarati and Banza. Until he found the instrumental that would become Old Town Road. The site BeatStars allows artists to buy and sell beats online. It's where Lil Nas X found Young Kio's 90, a country trap beat that samples the banjo in 9 Inch Nails' Ghost 4. Lil Nas bought the track for less than $50 on Halloween night, and by December, he was teasing his evolution of country on Twitter. You see, Lil Nas X is very internet savvy. He understands trends and how to wield them to create viral moments. On December 3rd, 2018, Lil Nas X self-released Old Town Road. On SoundCloud and iTunes, he listed the track's genre as country, an ingenious tactic in maneuvering the algorithm rather than trying to compete with songs in today's oversaturated hip-hop genre. And this was fair game. The song rides the fine line between country and trap. And at under 2 minutes, it's wildly loopable, warranting a re-listen in the streaming age where plays are everything. Hill was using memes in order to promote the song, and at this time, Red Dead Redemption 2 had just come out, and the internet was already filled with cowboy and western memes. Hill jumped on the trend, making Old Town Road's original music video a montage of Red Dead clips. The day after releasing the track, Lil Nas X was asking Twitter to help him feature Billie Ray Cyrus on the single. But the track really began to take off after it saw a worldwide release in mid-December. Hill was still self-promoting the track, creating Reddit posts asking what his own song was called. Stuff like this is called search engine optimization, and if anyone were to ask Google this same question, his own post may very well give them the answer. By January 8th, the track had 1 million plays. But this was just the beginning. When the track found its way to TikTok, it took off like wildfire. The Farmer Challenge erupted and had people transforming into cowboys and cowgirls. All of this popularity placed the tune on the Billboard charts, including the Hot 100, Hot Country, and Hot R&B and Hip Hop. The song blew up so quickly, radio stations were ripping the audio from YouTube to get it on air. It was playing on 6 different radio formats and had the industry scrambling to decide what exactly to call it. But Billboard decided they'd settle the matter themselves, when they quietly removed the track from the Hot Country Songs chart. Genre definitions and borders are complicated. After further review, Billboard stuck to their guns in determining that Old Town Road didn't merit inclusion on their country charts. While Old Town Road is influenced by country music and even contains cowboy imagery, the country heads in Nashville saw the track as a gimmick. The song's trap drums are one of those things that make people want to say it's something else. But the music industry is still fairly old-fashioned in their definitions of genres. Not too long ago, the Billboard R&B chart was titled race music. When the music industry starts enforcing genre borders after the fact, they begin to question who has the right to make what. And in this case, whether black artists can fit in predominantly white genres. It seems country can borrow from rap and still be country, but not the reverse. In this way, Old Town Road is helping to expose the hypocrisy of Nashville. After Billboard removed the song from the Hot Country chart, Billie Ray Cyrus tweeted his support for Lil Nas. In just a week after hitting #1 on the Hot 100, the Old Town Road remix released featuring the country veteran. It shot the song's popularity into the stratosphere. The original and the remix garnered 143 million streams in its first full week. The accompanying music video launched and went viral. He released his EP 7, which debuted at number 2. Wrangler announced a Lil Nas X collection, which came with its own controversies. He performed at the BET Awards, Glastonbury, and BBC, and as if that wasn't enough for the country world, the very next day, he came out as gay. The genre controversy didn't stop the track from reaching number 1 on the Hot 100. The Cyrus remix only propelled the track further, and his coming out only added more spotlight. Now signed to Columbia Records, Lil Nas X did virtually everything right at the right time, including gaming the remix. In a completely nonsensical rule, remix plays actually count towards the original song's chart placement. So when the popularity of one remix began to die down, he released another must-hear version. These frequent re-releases helped the track maintain its number 1 spot on the charts for months. Old Town Road held off new tracks from Billie Eilish, Post Malone, Taylor Swift, and even a collab from Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber. Lil Nas X's rollout of Old Town Road was extraordinarily smart and fun to watch. He understood internet trends and joined the ride. He didn't box himself into one genre and listens to all kinds. He proved that there was no such thing as bad press. Getting his track removed from the country charts started a debate that only drove more plays. And he climbed to the top with $50 and a computer. And when he got there, he milked it. He pushed one single until virtually everyone had heard it. He wrote it until he couldn't no more. I'm sorry. In his own words, it was a short song that he made on a whim, so why look for too much more? Old Town Road is far from being a game changer or a masterpiece. It's just good old-fashioned fun. A pop song with elements of both country and hip-hop. 100% popular. Ride till I can't no more. Like I said earlier, Montero Hill grew up with the internet, and whether or not he knew it, he was implementing social media marketing tactics to tell his story. And if you're trying to build a powerful brand, begin telling the right story with this week's sponsor, Skillshare. In his class, Context is Key, Social Media Strategy in a Noisy Online World, Gary Vaynerchuk breaks down how to tell a story on each of the major social platforms. You can get full access to the class using the first link below. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators. They have more than 25,000 classes in productivity, lifestyle, music making, anything you might be interested in pursuing. A premium membership gives you unlimited access to join the classes and communities that are just right for you and your goals. A subscription is less than $10 a month, but you can use the link in the description to get a 2-month free trial. Begin telling your story online today with Skillshare. Thanks for watching, ladies and gents. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like rating, subscribe to hear more stories behind the music you love, consider supporting us on Patreon for an inside look behind the making of these videos and to help us free up more time to make them. And tell me, what do you think about Lil Nas X's rise? And that's it for me. Again, thanks for watching and keep listening.